Hello everyone, it's Hanny again from Viborg, Denmark. I'm going to make some art now because it's raining outside and well, I can't do anything outside. Well, it's a bit dry now, but everything is well, it's everywhere is water and it's wet. It's wet. So I'm going to make some art. I don't know what yet. I have to think about it. I will see on Facebook if there is something I can make, challenge or whatever. Maybe an ATC. And I think I want to use that beautiful envelope I got of what's in it from that nice lady that sent me that happy mail. I took it with me. I'm so glad I took it with me because, well, it's a surprise. Well, I know what's in it now, but it was a surprise, and it's all beautiful stuff, and I like playing with it. So let's see what I'm going to do. Well, I think I'm going to make the mini mission inspiration from Mike Deacon, and from it's July, I think, June. I think the mini mission is from June. Is this one open? So think I'm going to. Well, I don't think it. I will make that. But I don't have. No, let's start from the beginning. I made more mini missions inspiration cards, and I did that on index cards, but I didn't bring any index card with me, so I take another piece of paper and I will cut it in the size of, I think the cards are 3 by 5 inches. I'm not sure, but well, I cut a piece of paper. It's heavy paper, so I will cut that 3 by 5 inches, and I will make this mini mission inspiration. So I cut it 5. Oh, the sun is shining. Oh my goodness. I cut it 5 by 3 inches. It's not handy with one hand. And 3 inches. See? So I will make something. I brought those little tiny stamps with me with houses on it, and I think I'm going to use some of those because they have doors and windows you can open. So I think I'm going to do something with that. So I stamped little houses on the card, and now I think I'm going to use my watercolor or my brush pens. Ecolina brush pens. I'm not sure how it's behave on this paper, but I will try on a little bit of scrap paper, how it turns out on that paper, and then I will color the little houses, I think. I'm not going to use the brush pens. The colors are too bright. I going to use my color pencils. I think they are watercolor, yes. My Stabilo All and some cheap watercolor pencils. And I will color this and then make it wet, so it's a bit of water paint. Maybe I'm going to use my aquarelle paint, my water paint too. I have with me my Jane Davenport palette with some colors in it. I got from a friend of mine, Margriet. Those 3 colors I got from her. Those are from Jane. And those colors, it's that one and that one and that one I got from Margriet. So maybe I'm using those 2. So let's paint. Well, I painted it now. I left the doors and the windows white. I'm going to cut some open, and then I have to think about well, a background, because when you open the doors or windows, well, you see through it, so there has to be something behind it. Let me think. I decided to let it dry and then cut the doors or windows which I want to open. I will do that first, and then I will see what I will glue adhere behind it. What's looking best. I would like to glue some deli paper behind it with colors, so you can look through, but well, I always put the prompt behind the card, at the back of the index card, but maybe this time I won't, so you can look through it. I like that, I think. Well, this is the only knife I have with me, so I have to do it with this knife. So I will do it very carefully. I first have to wait till it's dry, because when the paper is wet, well, it doesn't want to cut. So it has to be dry completely, and then I will try to open something. Well, I cut some windows open, so you can see. A few open doors, a few open windows, and here I cut a little window out. I hope you can see it. Well, it was so tiny, so I didn't go further. It's enough. And well, here's a door and windows. And now I'm going to look for some background, and I will color the doors inside and outside. And what I'm going to do with the windows, well, I don't know yet. I will try to draw the word open here and cut it open. and I'm going to open the little light ball or lantern, how do you call that? I will cut it open too. Well, this is what I draw, if I can get it sharp. So I will cut that out, and I did cut those little pieces out. So I will cut that out now. So I did it. I did it. I did it. So now I'll try to find some paper with it for the background. I didn't like colored paper behind it, so I just got some deli paper, unpainted, and I glued that behind. So you have this, and it's open. I will cut it out. Oh, I'm sorry, my finger. I will cut it out, and then I will take some pictures, and well, I think that's it. Well, I didn't play with the Happy Mail like I said in the beginning of this video, but I will do another time. So we will stay here for another week, I think, not in Viborg but in Denmark. So I will see you again, I hope. Bye.